Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Japanese super battleship, the Satsuma. For those who don't know, the Satsuma and the other super battleship Hanova are available in a game mode called Grand Battles. The super battleships both have a special ability called Special Combat Instructions. In the Satsuma's case, it significantly improves your main battery dispersion after you have hit really close to an enemy ship. Not entirely certain which it is. You have to do that a few times, then the ability activates and you get 2 salvos with much better dispersion than usual. The Satsuma is effectively like a Shikishima. Oh, by the way, the ability, you can see next to the AP shell, there's the auto, and it filled up a little bit, and every time I fire my guns and the shells land, it'll fill up a little bit. If I don't fire for a while, the ability bar will empty again. The Satsuma is very much... Oh yeah, I played this during a stream. The Satsuma is very much like the Shikishima in other aspects. She does have 8 guns, 2 turrets, 2 at the front, 2 at the back with 2 guns each. But the shell characteristics seem identical to Shikishima. Same flight time, same penetration. I think Satsuma actually has slightly worse dispersion, but it's a very tiny difference. And obviously the Satsuma has the special ability. In armor characteristics, it's pretty much the same as Shikishima. I think it's like a 20mm difference on the main belt or something small like that. But she does have slightly more range by like 300 meters, which should make the Satsuma the longest range battleship in the game. Oh, a Kitakaza. So because these are basically Shikishima, well, they I guess are Shikishima guns, the AP shells deal 1940 damage on an overpen, which means that even on a destroyer with overpen... Yeah, that even with overpens does a lot of damage. 4 overpens means almost 8,000 damage. Even a destroyer can't laugh that one off. Oh, I actually even played this match on the NA server as well. So, I don't usually play on NA, but this time I did. Okay, so what do I fight next? I feel like I'm a little too far from the battle, but maybe we can hit the Hanova. The ship is bigger, so is the Hanova. They're both significantly bigger ships, and much more clumsier as a result too, but they're still, I think, the same speed or similar. So they don't feel as sluggish as you would expect, but the turning and all that stuff does make them pretty much torpedo bait for the destroyers. Wait, firing ceased? But I just hit the target. I guess it doesn't work somehow? Like it doesn't count as a hit if the ship disappears? I don't know. I can't explain it any other way. Okay, maybe I needed slightly more lead on this one. Yeah, we missed entirely. But it still actually counted this time, so I don't really know what was going on there. I guess we'll have to get much closer now. So in this game mode, usually the problem why you don't want to push is that destroyers are incredibly dangerous to these ships. Torpedoes, well, these ships eat torpedoes even more easily than the regular tier 10 battleships, so you can imagine just how scary that can be. And they eat fires and flooding just like everyone else. Yeah, it's ticking down again for some reason, the special ability. Why? I don't get it. I'm hitting targets. Oh well. I really would like to be closer though. 25 kilometers is a little bit too far, but my ship isn't fast enough to get too much closer, and the firing angles on the rear turrets aren't, like, excellent, so I can't just straight up sail towards them, because I can still fire from this range. Come on, I want to get closer. I suppose maybe this is why I'm actually getting somewhat broadsides on the enemy though, because they don't really expect me to do much to them from this kind of range, but you never know, right? One day I might actually get my lead on point. Maybe not yet though. Okay, I think this one's actually going to miss entirely. because the Ohio just turned away. Okay, never mind, we still hit one shell. 6k damage. Okay, Hanofa is showing somewhat side again, but she's not going full speed. After this salvo though, the special ability should activate, and then I should get 2 salvos with way better dispersion. Yeah, I didn't lead enough again. But the ability is active, finally! It's been almost 7 minutes into the match and I had 35k damage. Whoops. Okay, let's lead slightly more this time, okay? This is getting painful. And we'll get one more salvo after this with these special combat instructions. I mean, dispersion is looking way better. My aim was just as perfect as always. I mean, we still did 6,000 damage, but that could have gone way, way better. The island really is in the way. I would like to have angled way more. Maybe we can hit the Seattle. She seems to be starting to reverse there. That island really does get in the way, D. Ooh, look at that dispersion. Ooh. Goodbye. Somehow my aim has been really bad this game, but I have 100% of the kills on my team. All 3 of them. So I suppose somehow it's still working out, huh? Well, that Hanofa just ate a whole face full of torpedoes and it's probably dead now. Do you think the Ohio's gonna turn away? Probably. Would make sense to do so. Or maybe she just doesn't do anything because, again, I appear to not have lead enough. Nope, I still hit 2 shells. They just weren't in the right places. Finally, I'm clearing the island, so now I can lead as much as I want and hopefully not pick a target that's completely angled. Okay, I guess the Ohio isn't completely angled, but 38 degrees is a pretty bad angle. It can easily lead to ricochets. At least the lead is on point. Okay, that's pretty good. 14k. We're up to 65k damage now. Nice. We're finally getting somewhere, but our team seems to be dying. Oh, wait. It's me and 3 destroyers versus 3 battleships and 2 destroyers. Okay. I guess we'll finally not have to keep chasing the enemy because they'll eventually just have to come to me now, right? Yes, special combat instructions are active, so now we get better dispersion. And that's the gearing. Maybe I need... well, 16 kilometers, maybe the lead is fine. Maybe slightly more would... nah, this is good enough. Come on. She turned out a little bit and then back in, which made the... basically, if I had perfect dispersion there, I would have missed every shell. But still, that's 10% of her HP. Oh, is that the Hanofa's broadside I see there? Come on. I aim higher so that fewer shells fall into the water, although I'm not sure how much of a worry that is with these special combat instructions up. Yeah, probably actually should have aimed lower, but 25k damage nevertheless. That's good enough. So now it's 3 destroyers and 1 super battleship against 3 battleships. I'm liking our chances. The enemy team kinda did bungle it, didn't they, with basically throwing away their destroyers. Still have so much HP that I don't even care if they start turning around to fight me. 15k damage this time, pretty good. But I do need to worry a little bit, because the Satsuma does have the same cheek weakness that the Yamato, Shikishima, Musashi all have. So I do need to worry about that, and the Hanofa's guns can overmatch my bow. They are 480 something, so close enough to be able to overmatch. But I think this one's kinda dead. 18k damage, one more such salvo and she's toast. Besides, she's getting actually shelled at anyway. Then I guess we're gonna fight the Satsuma next. Remember how we were at 65k? Well, we're at 145k now. So damage is starting to look respectable. Yes, it's like we're almost playing the game. This was my plan all along, okay? I was saving myself to save the team. Marceau went down, understandable. She's not exactly a ship that can smoke up and start shelling or even torpedo very well, although I guess you can do that. And this next salvo should be able to finish the Hanova. Goodbye! Oh! Z plan. That's kill number 4. That's half the, no, more than half of the dead enemies so far. Can I go over this? No, I don't think I can. I mean, I'm gonna try if I don't get to see Ohio soon, but... Actually, no, I think I can get over it. Never mind. I'm worried for nothing. It's quite close. Touched the tops of the trees, but oh, a citadel hit even. Damn. That's pretty good. Next up, Ohio, who has a 32mm bow. If you point your bow directly at a Yamato Shikishima or, well, Satsuma, then she can't actually citadel you through the very front, but if you show even a little bit of side, then she can citadel you from the front. But obviously you have to get lucky in the sense that the shells have to drop low enough to actually hit the citadel. I am taking a huge risk by showing my cheek armor. The Ohio can very easily citadel me here, but I'm just hoping for... I'm just hoping that doesn't happen to me. 47k damage, just like that. Wow, a non-penetration as a follow-up. I suppose she is angled now, so makes sense. Okay, once we deal with the Ohio, I guess we'll deal with... No, actually, no, we can't deal with the Satsuma, because once the Ohio dies, which is gonna be very soon, the game ends. We can't actually fight the Satsuma. Damn, that's really unfortunate. That was another like 80k damage to gain. Oh, come on, an overpen? Really? Well, but there's the game. That's too bad. There's 89k damage to still spread out on my team, but sadly, we didn't get there. Oh well, we still won though, despite our imperfect aim, let's put it that way. But still, 248k damage, sank 4 ships. NA has been quite lucrative on this in this game mode, I guess. 112k on that Hanova and 80k on that Ohio. I suppose this is kind of what having range and still being able to deal damage allows you to do. Quick look at the captain skills and upgrades. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.